Spartan! What is your profession?
Hello everyone, this is Spartan from Spartan Games, and we're bringing an episode of Spartan Reacts. We're starting to get into that season where we're transitioning. Our Spartan Reacts is going to be transitioning from just trailers. We're going to be doing shows as well, which, as you guys can see, this one is going to be Young Justice. So I have been waiting years for Young Justice to be back, and I am very excited to be reacting to it for you guys. Got Young Justice. This is gonna be, so it's Young Justice Season 3, Episode 1. So my understanding how they're doing it is they're releasing their episodes in 3-episode blocks, and they're just releasing them. At least that's how it seems to be to me. That's how I'm receiving them. This is like one story every 3 episodes. And Season 3 is being titled Young Justice Outsiders, which has a lot of comics implications. But we're gonna see what kind of implications they take from the name and actually bring into the show. So overall, I'm very, very excited to see. Last time we left off at the end of Season 2, which was 5 years. Season 2 was 5 years after the first season, and then I think I saw somewhere that this season is picking up 2 years. So all in all, the entire 3 seasons have been spread out over 7 years so far. And someone was telling me that this particular... completely lost my train of thought. This particular season, picking up 2 years after, Dick Grayson as Nightwing has never come back to the Young Justice, is what I have heard. But because he left at the end of Season 2 to go on break after the unfortunate loss of Kid Flash, Wally West. Mantle was taken up by Bart Allen, Impulse. And so I'm also wondering where Artemis is doing right now, because Wally's been gone for supposedly 2 years, or maybe a year. I'll have to check on that. I should know definitively by the time we have our next episode up. But in the meantime, I just want to get in and I want to watch this and see how good or how bad it was. So let's just get in and watch it.
We need proof. Business as usual.
Business as usual. Markleberg. 2 years later. Yep, 2 years later. Okay. That dude looks familiar. That's creepy. Oh, that looks like the Reach thing. Oh, so the Doctor's evil? I'm gonna also say, I've only seen like the first trailer for this, so I understand kind of what's going on. Like, they're turning her into like they're activating her meta gene, kind of like what they're doing in Deadpool. That's pretty much what I know. Whoa, parademons! Rand! So now she's working for Darkseid? I mean, those are parademons. Black Lightning! He's gained a lot of popularity since his show came out. Oh, that's right. He said she had heart problems, so that's why she's at the hospital. Black Lightning just killed a little girl.
Just happened. Earth years.
Yes. I'm sorry, but this is a human girl. A child.
They're stylized in the Justice League. The Justice League characters look a lot like the Justice League counterparts in the normal animated universe with like Reign of Superman and all that stuff. Oh, the song is so sad. Apocalypse. Be a big part of this then, I guess? Oh, goosebumps. The music was so sad and creepy. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that one bit. Watchtower.
Well, that's everyone but the League's fearless leader.
Recognized. Aquaman
Aquaman?
2-7.
And speak of the devil.
What? Calder's Aquaman? Wait, then where's actual Aquaman?
I am not looking forward to this. McGann, as leader of the team.
So she's leader of Young Justice now.
Do I want to observe?
Probably not, but please come.
I
I believe I could use the moral support.
want to know the story here. What's going on with this? Why is Calder Aquaman? What happened to actual Aquaman?
United Nations Secretary General Lex Luthor is
Oh,
using our
God.
UN Charter to place more and more restrictions on the League.
We have to assume he's working behind the scenes to turn other nations against us.
He's hamstrung us. I mean, come on. When that tsunami hit Malaysia, we couldn't even go in on a humanitarian mission.
We've become removed, distant from the people the League was created to serve.
Not by choice.
Perhaps it's time to acknowledge that the League has outlived its usefulness on Earth.
Batman.
That's overstating things, don't you think?
No, I don't. But I hereby tender my resignation to the Justice League.
Damn. Oh, crap.
So do I.
What? All of them?
This was a plan. You, Batman, and the others. You arranged this in advance.
You should leave with us, Dinah. We can do a lot of good this way.
Well, you're off to a fine start.
I swear I wasn't a part of this, but I came here today to resign in person. We
Yams is
will
so
have to
stoic.
issue a statement.
You mean disown them?
Yes. So the League will not be held responsible for its former members' actions.
And that table's so empty now. So they are a thing now. That's good.
It's time.
Time? Time for what?
Recognized. Green arrow. 0.
Robin! Tim! Where are you going?
2-8. Arrowette.
Will someone please tell me what's going on?
Black lightning. 2-3.
Damn.
Perhaps Dick had the right idea.
Where's Nightwing? He's in Moscow. I'm betting this is where. Yep, here he is. No bird?
Intel was on the money, Oracle.
Of course.
Wait a minute. Oracle? So we have Oracle now. So we've gone through the Killing Joke?
Let's shut him down.
Nightwing is so cool. I love him. I love Nightwing so much.
Nightwing, do you read?
Worried about me?
Worried you didn't get a sample of the tar before you blew the place.
Way ahead of you. Sending data.
All over the world, children and teens are being abducted.
The way our daughter was abducted.
Meta-human trafficking is an international scourge. Today we pledge all of Wackovia's resources to see that scourge ended.
Well, they're gonna die.
Stick positive as well.
Which explains
Okay.
why she was taken.
So Sister was
Which
taken.
might explain it.
Is
Might.
he gonna become a
Even
meta
if
and we're
your
gonna get a
theory
new
is
addition to the
correct,
team?
How does that help? These traffickers obviously have met.
Family would do without you.
I wonder whether or not he'll be a hero or a villain. Artemis! Yes! She's back.
Alright.
I missed her.
Hey, Percy, I'm up. I'm up. Oh,
Here you go.
Whoa!
Coffee?
please.
Hey, Roy. I mean, Will.
Roy!
Sorry, still not used to it.
Well, Richard, I mean, Dick. Who are you here to recruit this time?
Nice! Picking up Artemis? Okay. I didn't realize that that was Roy, apparently now called Will. So I'm guessing that's the... Because we had Arsenal with the robotic arm, and then we had the older Roy who was Guardian. So I'm guessing this is the one that they knew for... Fast guy? So I'm guessing that's Cheshire's kid. That's what I was saying. Cheshire and Roy's kid. Okay. Killed him. Come on. Come on, Uncle. Go, Uncle! Yep, I knew they'd die. What we got here? Wolf! You getting Superboy?
It's
Are
hard
you
to explain.
Superboy him again?
Take your time.
It's Clark. Kal-El, Superman.
Are they
He's been off
married
in
now?
space so long, I feel more of a
Need?
burden.
McGann looks older.
Hey, stranger.
Hi, McGann. I need to borrow your guy here. This is a non-super suit op.
I never wear a super suit.
Sorry,
counts,
pal.
but-
This counts.
Shirt
I'll send you
counts.
some darkware via Zeta 2. Text your time and place to meet, all that. Sorry to recruit and run, but I have one more stop to make today, so bye.
Bye, Dick.
See you soon. On a mission. And you can always count on me. I can prove it.
Oh!
Carrying this around
Damn!
for waiting for just the right moment.
Damn! Oh, and it's shaped like the shield!
Will you marry me?
Yes! Yes!
Yay! Oh no!
Oh, I can hear
are they gonna
you
kill someone then?
trembling in your living rooms now. Bridgie Gordon, Marsh.
Kamis nevram darit. Markovia via zigs karalis.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Markovia via zigs karalis. Un baronis.
King and a hero. Thunder and lightning! Right there! Boom! You watch the Black Lightning show, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Thanks. No. Forget it. Don't even start.
It's an entire meta-human trafficking syndicate that we can take down in one night.
This all of us?
No.
Yeah! Superhero
Don't give me
landing!
that look. One mission only.
Bad for the knees. That's adorable. Got the little, got this Artemis dog with the little Wally West doll. That's so cute and so sad. Well, so that was episode 1 of Young Justice Season 3. I'm so excited to have this show back. It makes me so happy. Whoo-wee. Man, a lot of stuff happened. Actually, no, not really. Not a whole lot of action in this one. Like, the only action scene at all was that one in the beginning with Black Lightning killing the girl. But that had a lot of interesting stuff. So we saw, in that scene alone, so we know that, I bet money, and I'd say that Vandal Savage and or the Light is connected to this metahuman. Oh, excuse me. This is connected to the metahuman trafficking ring. Because we know he's connected to Darkseid. And now the metahumans that they're making with the tar and selling, they're getting to Darkseid. So that's my guess. But one of the really interesting things that is really interesting me, I mean I can probably look this up and find out who these other 3 people on the Young Justice team are. It's probably not going to be all that hard, so I'll just have to do that in the interim. But what the heck happened to Aquaman? Where did he go? Why is Aqualad now Aquaman? I'm really curious about this, and I'm really wondering why. Because it's... What the heck happened to Arthur Curry? Because even if he's still ruling Atlantis, and he's doing that full time, he'd still be the Aquaman. So did he die? I don't know. That's really concerning for me. But, oh gosh, and then we had... So we had... Who was it? So we had... It looks like Batman, Batman, Cyborg, Katana, Elastic Man, Batwoman, Green Arrow, all resigned from the Justice League, and then we lost Robin from Young Justice. Yeah. I think that's Cyborg. I can't really tell because I don't remember if we've ever seen Cyborg in Young Justice before, so I don't know what he looks like. But I honestly I can't tell. It might be Batwing that we saw in that shot before, but losing Elastic Man or maybe Elongated Man, again, I can't really tell. There are so many people with similar abilities and similar costumes, it's hard to pinpoint them all. But also, I really do like the way that Aqualad looks now. It just looks really cool. And then we have, what else did we have going on? We had Prince Brion gonna be becoming a meta. I bet money and say he's gonna be becoming a meta in the next couple episodes. Maybe not even the next couple episodes, but just by the end of the season he'll be a meta. He'll either be on the team or he'll be like a secondary villain, maybe villain of the week kind of thing. I don't know. But the only other like really big thing I want to talk about that actually happened in there was the proposal between Superboy and Miss Martian. Normally, I see stuff like that, and it makes me like, oh yay! But Game of Thrones has made me wary. Game of Thrones has made me very wary of that kind of thing. Because I know that when people are getting ready to be really happy like that, you can pull the rug out from under them. Artemis and Wally were getting ready to be perfectly happy and retire. And then they went on and killed him. Or just sent him into the Speed Force. Hopefully we'll get him back. But so now, especially because of what they were saying earlier in that conversation about Superboy wanting to take up more of a responsibility as being Superman while Superman's gone, make me very nervous. Incredibly so. Yeah, that was really the only last big thing I want to talk about for this episode. I really enjoyed it. I'm just so happy the show is back. Because this show is a masterpiece. And I'm so glad DC finally realized that and has brought it back. DC has been having a big hit or miss game the last few years. Aquaman, as I said in my review, you guys can check out my review for the Aquaman movie. Aquaman is the best DC movie that's been made since The Dark Knight, and I only gave it a 7.5 out of 10. So that should say something about the state of the current DCEU movies. Looking at Suicide Squad. Wonder Woman was good too, but I mean, there's still so much lacking. But yeah, all in all, this season I'm excited. I'm so hopeful. But that is going to be it for this episode of Spartan Reacts. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. Please comment so I can get some feedback from you guys. Also, please comment with any other shows you'd like me to watch. I can try to find them and we can try getting it up on the channel for you guys so you guys can watch it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get notified when I post new stuff. And I will see all of you in the next video. Stay Spartan strong. Aroo! Aroo! Aroo!